Hello? Yeah, that should be fine.
Is that the mic?
Yeah.
What's all that? No, oh, is it the heater?
No, just, yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
The mic is great, yeah.
That's off that one?
Yeah. It's better than this other one we got. Yeah, we'll turn all the lights on. So why not?
Oh, I know that you like the lighting set up for it. And I can turn those ones on. Nothing crazy, but no, eventually I'm gonna get lighting all in here. And I can maybe program these at some point. And oh, why don't we do that?
Do what?
Never mind. It wouldn't solve the problem.
I don't know if I'm getting any audio from this. Let me make sure. Let me make sure I've got. Yeah, we're good. So the copyright strike thing I already got though. I only get 3.
On what?
She was playing her music on her phone all night, and it got me for it.
On Twitch?
Yeah.
What is it? What do you mean?
Gave me a copyright strike.
Really?
Yeah. Because she was listening to her music through her phone, and it played through.
Oh, if you play it on the computer, it's fine?
No, it's not fine either way.
How do people do it?
What do you mean?
How do people stream and listen to music? Because people do it all the time.
Right, but
That's why I'm confused.
like you can get.
Because people stream it, and then when it goes to like be up, like when it gets recorded for like when you go try to watch it again, it's all muted.
Right.
During the sections they found, and that's why I'm like, huh.
Mine got muted. Or whatever.
I'm just gonna wait. The plants. So
Oh, things like.
wait a minute. $5 in Bremerton. Yo, I'll pick this up right now.
Right quick.
Sorry, I almost just said, come get it right now. That was it.
Is that Kevin?
I don't know. Is he coming?
I don't know. I hope so. I was going to see if you guys want to sign this tonight.
Look at that baby.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Nice. Does it work? Oh, it does. Nice. It's finally usable.
I think
Hell
it's
yeah.
real. I think it's real.
Oh. You got a case.
Well, it's $5. I feel like $5 is right.
Hmm?
$5.
$5? Yeah, we can do it. Well, I like to stream. Looks good though. I'm happy about it. Any more lights?
The whole place needs more lights. If we're not going to use the ones it came with, which looks like we won't.
I think that's the line. What's good is I have that on air thing. Right about the line there is where it's like, good.
So why don't we get rid of all the light bulbs in these lights and just get lighting?
We don't need to get rid of it. It's nice to have on hand. But yeah, we should do all lighting.
Because I'll never have that on if that's the case.
Yeah, you should. We shouldn't use the red lights. The red lights are not good for this.
No?
No, it's it creates terrible lighting. That would be bad. Where is the What's crazy about it now is we can get like those are like $60. Those two.
Yeah.
And then everything else is I would use it cheap. Things like this that are special. That's more expensive. This was like $30. outlets. Would we held back? Half hour? Outlets.
Outlet?
Yes.
What about 'em?
Look at that fucking white line. Just trying to hide
What white line?
his fucking cables.
Oh, the one under the vest? The Ethernet one?
Yeah. No, yeah.
Or you mean the sign?
The sign is fine. No, the sign.
Oh, from the ceiling, dude.
It's fine. I sit right in it, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fix some of that. Unfortunately.
What's his name?
Graham? I don't know his last name. Just look up Graham on YouTube.
With H?
I think you had it. I think you had it without the H. Yeah, that guy.
This guy?
Yeah.
I've never seen him in my life.
We'll look up. If you look at his, just look up a YouTube video, like one of his YouTube videos. He's got tons of them, dude. And you're gonna be mad about how many views he's got and stuff like that. Just look up what's happening.
What's up, you guys? It's Graham here. So I just wanted to share my story and my background about how I became a millionaire by the age of 26. Now, just as a quick background here, I started selling real estate as a real estate agent shortly after I turned 18 years old. So I'm 27 years old now, and in that time frame, I've sold a little bit over $120 million worth of residential real estate here in Los Angeles. Now, that has given me a little bit over $2.5 million worth of commission during that time. But there's a lot more that goes into that than just, X amount of commissions, because after taxes and expenses and everything, I have commission during that time. But there's a lot more that goes into that than just,
That's it.
X amount of commission. What's up, you guys? It's Graham here. And everything after.
So go to videos. He talks about a lot of stuff though. So go to his videos, then go to
What's
videos,
up, you guys? It's Graham here.
And look up popular. Just look up popular, and then right there, and then that'll show you like his views, like what he does to get his top stuff. And this is his content. This is like what gives him his most content. Just finance. Finance, dude. Just a finance bro. Making 5 million subscribers. And then he has multiple other sub channels, just like, Caleb Hammer, and then he does like a podcast with Caleb Hammer, and they talk to him about how he, and there's a car in the background, things like that. Kind of what you're talking about though too.
No.
With the lighting and stuff.
Oh.
Like his ambiance.
Yeah, as I said, no, I don't want to do that. But
yeah, he just has a bunch of views from talking
Guys, holy shit, I can't believe this came. I had been waiting such a long time for this. It's, like 2 days for it to be on UPS. But anyway, I've been tracking it for the last 2 days. It just came. My hand is literally shaking right now. I'm not sure if you can see that. I'm just kidding about that one. It seems like every time someone gets something new, they say something like that and they show their hand shaking. But you're officially an adult. Where the equivalent to getting a credit card in the mail like this is like opening up a Red Ryder BB gun on Christmas morning. I guess this is what it's like to be 28 years old. Or maybe I just need another hobby. But seriously, all jokes aside, I never thought I'd be able to get a hold of this credit card, which is the JP Morgan Reserve Card. Now, typically, in order to even become eligible to get this credit card, you need to be a JP Morgan private banking customer with more than $10 million in investable assets just to get the credit card invitation. That places this credit card as one of the most exclusive credit cards you can possibly get. In fact, I've seen a lot of credit cards, and I consider myself a credit card nerd, card. I've only seen one other person have this particular credit card. And before you guys think that I have $10 million sitting with JP Morgan Private Bank, I do not, but I was able to become a private banking client, and through that, I was able to get the invitation to get this credit card. Even if you compare this to the American Express Centurion Black Card, which is another invite-only card, they'll typically extend that offer to people who spend more than $350,000 per year on their American Express, which if you run a business or you have high ad spend or high expenses and you charge everything through the card, it's a relatively easy number to reach. But a $10 million invite-only credit card is definitely on another level. This is also a credit card that many people don't even know exists. I tried to get this card a year and a half ago as a Chase private client, and the guy I was talking to had no idea what I was talking about. He thought I was talking about the Chase Sapphire Reserve, and I kept trying to correct him and tell him, no, it's a JP Morgan Reserve. Had no clue it was even available, and he worked at Chase. So this is definitely something pretty unique. So let's go ahead, let's unbox this, and I'll talk about some of the perks associated with this card. And by the way, I totally understand that this could be perceived as like a weird flex video, and it's definitely not my intention to have this come across the wrong way. And I'm sure if the YouTube algorithm ends up pushing this video to my non-audience, I'm gonna get some really interesting hate comments from people who just don't understand credit cards and don't understand the perks and think they're all stupid and think that this is just a waste. But for someone like me who now has over 12 or 13 credit cards, and I have over 500,000 points right now. And keep in mind, I've been using my points consistently for free airfare, and I still have over 500,000 points. Something like this is really about just sharing a cool experience, and where I can go over some of the perks and benefits of owning a card like this and how this compares with other credit cards that are out there. Plus, I remember watching unboxing videos to this card when it was called the Palladium card years ago, and that to me was super inspirational. So it's so cool to come full circle, and now I can make my own unboxing video of the JP Morgan card. So with that said, let's unbox this. So it comes in a box like this. Let's just, you can tell I'm not this good at doing unboxing videos, but let's see. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. That is very cool. So this is what it is. It's actually a pretty heavy box for the most part, and So I realized as soon as I opened it up, the credit card number's on the front. So yeah, I gotta let me re-edit that part. All right. So anyway, pretend that didn't happen, and this is what happens when you.
So how much did it cost to fill your tank? Almost $100. How much is the car payment? $140. And what about insurance? $180.
No, thank you. State Farm was trying to charge me $109.
Open it up. Look at that. The presentation is actually pretty nice. This reminds me a lot of the American Express Platinum, where the credit card is served on like this metal board right in the middle of a box like this. This is pretty nice. This almost has the texture of just like leather, which is very cool. And then you get this. Welcome to the JP Morgan Reserve card. Oh, that's nothing special. It's just like just a piece of, no, it's just some random stuff there. That's really not important. Let's get to the card though. So it almost feels like leather. It's not leather. It's just like some sort of very light fabric. So let's get that card out. So this just pops out. That's a pretty heavy card. So this is full metal. I think there's some palladium in this card. I'm not sure of the exact content, but it definitely has some weight to it. Actually, you know what? We can pull out the American Express card. Basically, they're both metal. This is significantly heavier. Yeah, I mean, it's a very obvious weight difference. This feels almost like 50% heavier than the American Express card. And then you compare that to the Chase Sapphire Reserve. I mean, this card just feels like super light. I mean, this card feels like it could really just fly away. This really has a significant amount of weight to it. Okay, so let's see what else is in here. So as you can see here, it's pretty similar to the Chase Sapphire Reserve, where you have a $300 annual travel credit, 3 times points on travel worldwide, dining credits, 1 point for everything else. I'm pretty sure it just has, So you have airport lounge access right there. Obviously, global entry, no foreign transaction fees, VIP access. Ooh. Okay, service protection. Okay, so it's just like the normal stuff. That's fine. Okay, let's see. Now we got the terms and conditions. Let's see. I mean, it's kind of, I just could have done that. That's good. All right, so that's just like the normal stuff. Okay, so nothing special in there. Put this back. Put this back. So that's pretty cool. I do like the box. The American Express box, in my opinion, was pretty much just the same, if not slightly nicer, because that came on wood. I mean, you would think if you have 10 million bucks and you're getting a credit card, you'd at least want something like, suede. Or maybe like an Alcantara, but I guess this will do. Now, just as some background here, originally this card was branded as what's called the JP Morgan Palladium card, and if you couldn't guess, the card was made of palladium. It was estimated that the card itself was worth about $800 to $1,000 worth of palladium, depending on the market value at the time. However, when Chase launched the Chase Sapphire Reserve, which is this card, in 2016, JP Morgan Palladium customers were extremely upset because this card had all of the same benefits as the Palladium card did for an annual fee of only $450. The Palladium card had an annual fee of $595. So in 2017, JP Morgan discontinued the Palladium card and simply just rebranded it as the JP Morgan Reserve card. It's essentially the exact same card, except they lowered the annual fee to match all of the perks and features of the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Now, on the surface, the benefits between these two cards are pretty much exactly the same. They both have a $450 annual fee. They both give you a $300 travel credit annually. They both give you free complimentary lounge access and the global entry and all the other same stuff. It's pretty much like the same card, except one is this and one is that. Except I wanted to get this card for a few reasons. The first and most obvious one is that it's basically just a subtle flex. I mean, just not many people have this card. It's rare. I had the opportunity to get it, so I absolutely just took advantage of that. Now, just like any good credit card, there should be a sign-up bonus. And with this card, I get 60,000 points when I spend $4,000 in the first 3 months, which of course I had a whole bunch of real estate expenses coming up anyway, so I may as well just put it on this card and get the 60,000 points, then put it on this card and get pretty much nothing. And by the way, for me, about 60,000 points is really equivalent to like 2.5 round-trip plane tickets to anywhere in North America, and I would value that at probably about $1,100 just for putting expenses on this card. Now, number 3, one of the other great benefits of this card is that I can get the $300 travel credit for this year in 2018, and then January 1st, get another $300 of travel credit for 2019. That is $600 over the next like 3 months. So pretty much my plan is here, I can discontinue using the Chase Sapphire Reserve because, like I said, this is the same thing, and I already got the 100,000 points for this, so now I can downgrade it to the Chase Freedom, which is a free card because I don't need to be spending $450 a year for each of these cards when this one does the exact same things as this one. And then, of course, you know, like I said, I had the opportunity to get this card, which is arguably just, I think, way cooler than this card. I get it, subtle flex, but I mean, let's be real here. Like, I'd much rather have this card than this card. And by signing up for this card, I get 60,000 points, $300 travel credit this year, $300 travel credit January 1st. So when you add that up, I'm really getting about $1,700 worth of value, and when you subtract the $450 annual fee on that, it's really like I'm making $1,250 in value just by getting this credit card. And I ended up getting a really cool credit card I never imagined I would get, and I can make cool unboxing videos now on YouTube for the JP Morgan Reserve card, and there aren't that many unboxing videos on this. I think I only found like 2 or 3 on YouTube, so I'm definitely top 5, I think, in terms of this card unboxing. So anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and again, I hope this didn't come across as like the wrong way of like some weird flex or anything like that. I mean, people get new cars all the time, and they show off like their brand new Lambos and Ferraris and stuff like that. I show off a new credit card. So like that's this type of channel. I'm not flexing on like, you know, mansions and stuff like that. No, I flex duplexes and credit cards. So if you want to see more duplexes and credit cards and a Lotus in the back, make sure to smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, smash that notification bell so YouTube notifies you anytime I post a video. Also, if you followed me on Instagram, which you absolutely should, just follow me on Instagram, you would have already seen this like a week ago. I think I post YouTube videos like a week later after I post like little stuff like that on Instagram. So if you want to be early on this stuff and know what I'm about to unbox before I even post about it, definitely add me on Instagram. Also, I have a private Facebook group in the description for anyone who's interested in real estate investing, real estate agenting, real estate mentoring, real estate coaching, real estating, anything in real estate. The link to that is in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time. Oh, by the way, one more thing I totally forgot to mention is that the other person who has this card told me to be aware of metal detectors because this card will set them off. That is absolutely insane if a credit card can set off a metal detector. So we may have to go and test this out.
Magnum is the largest credit builder in the nation, allowing you to build $2,000 to $30,000 of installment credit with an average 86-point FICO score increase. We're for when you have cash, but not credit. Build substantial payment history on a large cash-secured bank loan at a low monthly payment while we report to all 3 credit
That looks
bureaus.
fucking great. I'm so happy with that.
Well, yeah, then you just start streaming and you start making content of just shit.
You're here, doing your thing.
There's some monsters in here today.
Don't worry about them. You got this. Because you're on a weight loss journey.
Almost there.
Keep going. You're crushing it. And you, working overtime on that booty?
Thank you, squats.
Gains for days. Proving you're only as old as you feel.
You know?
Yeah.
He's just killing it because he's just funny and making content. People like him. Well, he was a TikToker, so that helps.
What's up, guys? It's Graham here. So 2 years ago, I did a thing. I was able to obtain what many people would
But the drum set.
Will you mute that left one? That's
Consider to be the-
going,
This one?
yeah. And then let's just play this out here.
Holy grail of credit cards, one that very few people even know exists. And if you think that's a weird thing to say, that's because it is. And you have to be a bit of a credit card wacko to be excited about opening up a box with a square piece of metal inside of it. But this one is no ordinary credit card. See, if you ask most people what they think the most exclusive credit card would be, the first thing they would likely think of is the American Express Black Centurion card. But while the American Express Centurion goes for a lot of mainstream, in-your-face popularity, this card, on the other hand, does the exact opposite. I don't think this has ever been talked about in music video lyrics or ever shown or mentioned anywhere in mainstream media. It really flies under the radar, and most people don't even know this card exists. There's not even an application for this credit card online, and in order to be eligible to receive an application to even apply, you have to be a member of the JP Morgan Private Bank, which generally requires you to have at least $10 million worth of investable assets. Now, before you think I have $10 million of investable assets, I don't, and how I was able to get through this is a bit of a fluke through a colleague. But either way, 18 months ago, I was able to get myself what I consider to be the pinnacle of credit cards. And of course, in typical YouTube fashion, I unboxed it for everyone watching, I shared my excitement, and I went over the history of the card. But today we're going to be going a different direction because this is not an unboxing. Instead, now that I've used the card for the last 18 months, I feel like I've owned it long enough to give you an honest review and then go over how this card compares with other credit cards on the market. After all, if something takes $10 million to get it, you would expect that it would have some pretty insane rewards, right? Well, I'm going to be giving you the good, the bad, and the ugly, and going over whether or not it's actually worth the hype. Although really quick, if you wouldn't mind just maxing out the like button until it turns blue, it'd be greatly appreciated. And in the chance you're brand new to the channel and the YouTube algorithm just randomly happened to bring you here at 2 o'clock in the morning from the weird part of YouTube, what's up? Welcome to the channel. My name is Graham. I really hope you stick around, and also make sure to destroy the subscribe button because you'll get 3 videos a week and you'll get me very excited over weird stuff like this. Okay, so first, let's go over all of the perks and features, and then I'm going to be giving it a Graham score, is what I would say if I was Debbie Miro. Okay, no, but seriously, for $10 million to get into the JP Morgan Private Bank, here's what this card gets you. To start, let's talk about the annual fee, and for those not familiar with how this works, most high-end luxury credit cards have an annual fee that you have to pay every single year just to keep the card active. And this one, when I signed up, was $450 a year. Now, what I found really interesting is that there is no mention whatsoever anywhere about what the annual fee is on their website. And when you go and look it up, you have dozens of third-party websites claiming the annual fee is $595 a year. So I went ahead and gave them a call just to clear up any confusion, and they confirmed
The Amex Business Gold Card. Earn up to $395 in annual statement credits on eligible purchases at select business merchants.
Hey there. This is a very common video from Nurtec ODT, the first and only medication proven to help treat and prevent migraine attacks. It can treat and prevent all-in-one medication. Nurtec ODT orally disintegrating tablets is a prescription medicine for adults that is used for the treatment of migraine attacks with or without aura and the preventive treatment of episodic migraine. So if you have migraine attacks, you can take Nurtec ODT to treat migraine attacks at the first sign of a migraine. Or you can take Nurtec ODT every other day to help prevent them. Talk to your doctor about Nurtec ODT. get back to living. Not living the migraine
Like
pain.
Hellcats.
Now let's take a look.
Instead of molding them together like people do,
Close your
those are just
eyes.
those designs
Draw a deep
scaled
breath
up.
in.
They build out and take it from them.
Breathe out.
They like 3D printed and scaled it out or something.
Continue to breathe as I read this important safety information for Nurtec ODT and show you some calm, special clouds. Nurtec ODT orally disintegrating tablets is a prescription medicine that is used to treat migraine in adults. It is not known if Nurtec ODT is safe and effective in children. Do not
Confirmed over the phone that the annual fee
Anyway,
is $450.
Just wanted to show you who he was. I've got this, which I'll have to see how well it works.
What's that for?
The doors.
The doors? Oh, okay, nice. Thanks.
So you take this, right? And there's two.
Stop it.
It's like this thing, right? And it's like this wide. Put one on one side, one on the other, and then in between, it seals.
Comes a movie about how
And then it won't catch. But I don't know if it's thick enough is the only thing. So I started with like thinner and we can get more. But that's the theory. And then we can put it like here and seal this a little bit better. This one's really good though. So. But anyway. We just gotta figure out. I mean, I don't know. Just gotta keep doing stuff, I guess. Trying to make stuff. People
Make stuff, doing things.
do things and stuff. Let's see.
Yeah, so I'm going to Twitch and YouTube.
You're streaming to what?
Twitch and YouTube.
And YouTube? What is this, dude? What do you even end this?
I know.
I mean, I'm not mad at it. It's just like, where the fuck did
Where do I get what? Oh, yeah, I've seen it before.
where do you get it, dude? Like, where did they even find this? Nice.
Oh.
What's up?
I was gonna check this. Keep recording.
Oh, you're like, how's this?
God, he doesn't even have Chrome. It just has like ready. This is hardline. This is taking forever. Yell. Say anything. Yeah.
What?
Last hardline?
Oh, I think they found it. You know how much they spent on that?
Yeah. Say anything. Yeah.
What?
Last hardline?
Oh, I think they found it. You know how much they spent on that?
Yeah, we could do that.
That's not. It's not.
But that's
cheap.
not bad.
It's not cheap for those. It's not expensive either.
I looked at them. They're a couple $100 for a good
That?
set. For what? Oh. I thought you were talking about lavalier mics.
It's a lot of money that we still need to spend, and we don't even make more money from spending the money.
I mean,
It's sad.
I'm set-ish. I'm happy.
Just no. We got the content. Content. You got more of a setup going on than I do right now until I get this more going.
You can use this too, though.
You could just be doing whatever you want. You could be doing the iRacing, you could do the gaming or whatever, you could be doing your guitar, you could be doing
I did some guitar the other night.
the streaming.
Yeah.
There you go, just keep doing that.
Just playing some guitar.
Just keep that, or you don't want to play guitar, you play whatever you want. And then when someone you'll randomly get a viewer goes, wait a minute.
I wish you were in the view of this.
We can make that happen. We can get on a cable to plug in from over here to go there. There's also Discord and stuff, so if you want me in the audio, I can speak into the audio from here. You know?
Pull that up, Jamie.
What?
No, because they're just like hiding.
But if you want me to have audio, I can get one of these mics, or I can just get another set of these mics. You should probably just get one of these.
It's not even audio. I wish you were like
In it? In the frame.
in this other frame at least. Well, you are now. I
I'm
turned
in
it
it
towards
now,
you.
yeah.
That's why I have the pair. But now the mic is all the way up there. It's fine.
Well,
But-
that's what I'm saying. That's why if I have a mic, right, then you can have your mic there. I can have my mic here, and then we can talk to each other, and we don't need that one because we don't need the external audio. It's for anyone else that's out and about. Then we would get the one clippy one, and they would be in as their own person. Because we don't want that. Back in the day when people started streaming, they used that, but they advanced and you started
sound wise or
doing
visually?
the visuals we're up to par. But when it came to the audio,
Yeah.
the audio was the next. They went from like they did the video, then the audio. We did the video, and now we're gonna do the audio.
Well, I guess I could.
Because now they don't use those like universal mics. They have these compressor mics, and then they have the little furry things that you carry around.
I would love just to run it from my camera. I have a mounted
It's just
shotgun.
not. I don't think it's good enough compared to the ones that you put on you, and then you can just walk around and have them, and they're like Wi-Fi, I think, or Bluetooth, and that way you can walk wherever you want. You could be in the bathroom peeing, and it's on the fucking stream.
Yeah, because the
People used to do that. People used to like get up from break and be like, "Oh, I'll be right back," and just go to like the stream of water and like silence. They wouldn't talk.
That's funny.
And then they would come back out, and the chat would be fucking like
Exploding.
just fucking exploding, dude. Yeah, dude. I think that I feel like somehow if we were able to get a few views somehow, and we had something we did regularly, it would just be just because of the uniqueness of this.
Do you tell anybody to look at the streams?
No, well, who? Like people.
I didn't
at
really work
and
or
stuff?
anything.
No one I work with is like I do, but half the time they don't.
Right, we could start though now that we have more of a thing.
Like Osei, the guy that came over here.
Oh, forgot about him.
Yeah, he's in Florida now. He's got a baby. I won't see him ever again.
But that's a view.
This is a view. There's a guy also that I work with, Alan. He's Joe.
Who's that? Oh.
Housekeeping. What's happening?
Nothing.
I'm good?
I'll be back. You're good. You're good now.
I tried. I got my moments.
What?
I have my moments.
Yeah.
We all do. We're human.
Yeah, my boss is just mean to me. He told me, he's like, you have a chemical imbalance dependency thing.
That's what he said?
Yeah, like 30 minutes ago.
No.
I was like, oh, cool. Don't know what I did to trigger you to say that, but okay.
Is that Brian?
Yeah. I'm just a little upset. Anyways, I'm gonna go see my dog and I'll be back.
Okay. Well, don't get too riled up.
I know. It's like a everyday thing. Something.
I'm sure. Yeah. Well, that sucks. That sucks.
No, it's not giving him my money. Go Starbucks. No, I don't care. It's the principle of it. I don't care if it's better. I mean, worse.
Huh?
He doesn't know she's gonna pick it up, though.
Is he like that?
No. Like what? Oh, being like that? Yeah.
No.
I think that's why he's not pleased with this. 'Cause now he kind of modifies himself with her now because I'm not as nice.
Oh. You're not as nice to him?
Well, no, they're just little things. Like, for example, like that mug right there.
The what?
They like blow off. He wants them out.
What?
They're out like for display. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, what? What we doing?
These are display.
Oh.
They're out on the shelves. Sometimes when the wind is blowing, they blow over a dent. And he makes them pay for them when that happens.
What?
Yeah, I didn't know that. And like, if you ever seen them, they go downhill. They're like set up to fall. And now he like is taking this out of the paycheck.
Really?
Right. And if that happened if I was there, I'd be like, no, it's not. Let's see how far we're willing to take this social situation, Brian. Because and I've got it now.
So Brian's the good as a friend, bad as a boss type of thing.
Yeah, yeah. And now that I'm not saying she's my property or anything, but with her now, I am very.
It's more of like, oh.
Yeah, right. Oh, really? Yeah.
Oh.
And so, and I know he's not. Although we're friends, I know he's not coming because he knows.
You're gonna stick up for her.
If she was wrong, I'd say she's wrong. That's wrong. It's cost of doing business in this shit fall, so we don't want them out there. Put them aside.
Yeah, that's not their fault.
Yeah.
The odds are against them.
I remember being in a place in Ocean City and they have them set up bad, and I knocked one over and he was ready to be like, "Oh, you're paying blah 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 blah." I was like, "You do this a lot." I was like, "I'm not paying." He's like, "Well, I'm gonna call the cops." I was like, "You can, but I'll be gone, and you're not gonna hold me here." And Emily was like trying to give him money, and he took it from her, but I was like, no, that's not. As I realized like what happened, I was like, oh, I was kind of thinking about like while I was like, it was very crowded in there and all that stuff. I was kind of thinking about that. I was like, man, all this stuff's stacked really high, and that's why he gets sales for notching over. I was like, oh, because it's like a tourist trap, like a boardwalk.
Mm-hmm.
You know those places.
True. But
No, I'm not saying he's doing this, but
Yeah.
he's definitely being unreasonable about the fact that he's dropping them. They're not dropping them. What's she supposed to do? Like, put them in.
so if a cup falls on the floor and no one's there, did the cup really make it fall on the floor?
Well, yeah, because it's dented.
Did the-
Right. So now, and that top thing, this is broke now.
Oh.
And so it's like, dude, you're taking out her paycheck. What the fuck do you mean? No. That's the only thing I feel. Just me and you working there, which we don't.
No, because we're men.
Can you imagine him telling me he's gonna take out my paycheck? No, no. I'll smash them all for you.
But also we're just men, and we're not gonna make money.
Well, I've noticed he's never hired a woman.
He's never hired a woman?
No.
What do you mean? Who hires them? Who hires them?
What do you mean? I said I've never seen him hire a woman. Sorry, a man.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
You kept saying that, and I'm like, I was like trying to. So hire a man. That's because that type of business doesn't really make sales.
He's definitely my friend, don't get me wrong, but I am not sure. I'm not upset at him because all that's happening is the Darwinism of the situation has happened. She's like, fine, I'm just going to do a job. She can't. She used to make as much as I did.
Yeah.
And she's a lot younger than me. So, and she's going to go back to that job now and do it again. And she's got to go over to Seattle for it, but.
What job is it?
She's going to be running stores, Mud Bay. She used to work there, but they closed one of the stores, and so she left. But she's gonna go back to a different store. But yeah, she'll have to travel and be hard. Were you making 70K at 23?
No.
No. Would you have done that to make that at 23? Fuck yeah. I
Yeah,
would've.
well, yes and no, but yeah, probably.
You're 23, you don't have anything. I mean, dude, yeah. I would do that if I could. If I didn't have the job I had, and someone could have told me I would have made 70K, I would have done it.
What's she making right now, though?
A third of that?
No.
Yeah.
I thought she was saying she was making more.
I thought so too.
Or
She's
the
not.
equivalent.
She's not. I thought so too. I think she thought I made less.
That's what. No, but she told me, she's like, I make decent money with what I do. I'm like, really? And she's like, yeah, I get tipped a lot. I'm like, fair. You're
Right. I think more compared to other people that do that. She's making more than Starbucks people, but she's not making what we're making.
Yeah, that's why I was like, well, whatever. I don't know. I guess.
I think, like, we were talking about it, and I think she did have a misunderstanding of what I'm making.
Oh.
Which made me feel better.
Yeah, because we're not entrepreneurs.
No.
We're making a salary, and
Yeah.
then we're trying to be an entrepreneur. Where usually and sometimes people already have money, and then they do this, and then there's the people that they don't have money and they do it, and then they make it too somehow. I feel like they're more motivated to do it because they don't have anything than we are. Kind of mosey around to our safety nets. If we got 4 of those, it's for $320.
Damn.
They're $80 each.
Damn.
They're not super cheap, but they serve a really good purpose. But yeah.
Well, I think we can do is add more people to this group.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, man, is we make this like a gaming, like, that's why I'm like,
Rudy, I hope he pays, but Rudy isn't coming.
I know.
But I wasn't even gonna bother making sure he signs the lease because, you know what I mean? I think he'll pay and then not make the time for this.
I think he'll pay and then he'll try a little bit, but I think he might just be on a different path right now. Because he could do it if he just wasn't drinking so much.
Well, if he gives us the money for the rent, he can buy less booze.
He can buy this. Well, I don't know. Probably should. We should probably.
This looks great. I'm happy. Especially when they go green. I like it when they're green.
What?
When they're green, it looks the best.
I don't know.
Wish I had. How much was that thing?
What?
Your green
The hat?
LED.
It's like $10.
$10. Okay.
Yeah, but I want to get like more of those. Like I like that vibe.
I like the green.
That's why I like these colors. That's why I'm trying to. I don't know.
It's hard to sit in the right place.
Make the content. I don't know. Start streaming. Stream guitar. Stream something.
I could stream it dry.
Stream something. Just anything.
I like us just talking too. That helps.
Whatever you want to do. Well, that's what you're doing right
Starfield.
now. Right? Is that what you're doing right now?
What?
Streaming just whatever.
It's on,
Yeah.
and then whatever's on the screen.
So we're doing. This is it. I mean, not it, but this is something. I mean, obviously we should put more energy. I was talking to Kevin. If you want Kevin to actually get involved with this more, Path of Exile 2. It's his favorite game. It's my World of Warcraft, and it comes out.
Right, but I can't make him come play it.
What do you mean? I think he'll come and play it.
Well, he said he's building this computer.
I know. He wants this computer. He sent me a thing. It's like $2,000.
Yep.
It's nice, but
I guess it's really not that expensive. It's just all at one time. I mean, if I think about what I've done with this whole setup over, I don't think he needs to. What was that? 4090.
It's a 4070.
Oh, okay.
Ti. 4070 Ti, but it's supposed to be doing VR. He's building it for VR.
Right, and I'm crushing VR with this.
So he's making it for VR.
I didn't spend 2K though.
No, not collectively.
I bought a graphics card.
But his processor is more. The processor is more. It's all new though. It's all his processor. Yeah.
Does it matter?
Yeah. You're not even getting. That processor can't give that GPU enough power. That GPU will. Your CPU will. Like you'll have to get a whole nother CPU before that GPU even gets fully utilized.
Really?
Yeah.
On the i9?
Yeah. That's the technology gap that NVIDIA has. So the 50 series is like insane because no one's processor is going to be able to even like compete with what it can do. Everyone's going to be like, oh, and then they buy it and it's not going to be much better because the processor can't handle it. That's how ahead. Look up.
I know that NVIDIA is just absolutely.
It's insane.
So why doesn't NVIDIA just be like, all right, we're making processors now too? Because it's just not what they're good at.
Dude, they're just flooring it to the graphics cards because graphics cards is where the money is right now.
Yeah.
That's where you get the mining. That's where they're just gonna be like, we'll wait for AMD to come back. Like you know, we'll just keep going, dude. We'll wait for them to come catch up. I guess.
It's like a supercharger.
Dude, they're just like, and then it's like I don't even know how to compare it to like what it is that. It's like the transmission being like, oh no! Like, you know, they're just burning clutches. I don't know. They're just kind of make a better transmission. We got the horsepower.
It's tires.
I guess.
What actually brings the power to the ground.
Yeah, so like something. And that's what the process. Look up GPU to CPU compatibility. It's actually insane. It's like a whole thing. Like, I think it's GPU and CPU, like something. They have a whole thing for it now. Bottleneck. Look at bottleneck. That's what it was. Because they both compete. They both compete. And I never knew this for a long time. And now I finally got it and I can build the right computer. So go to, see? Yeah. So one's faster than the other. So if one's faster, the other one suffers. Well, the other one's faster, the other one suffers. It's like it's like a cat and mouse. But look up, there's an actual tool you can use that tells you which ones are the most compatible. And I'll show you what yours is compared to that. I remember looking, I was like, holy fuck, dude, like he's gonna have to get a whole nother processor before this thing. I mean, so the graphics card's good. So you put your 4070 Super, I think that's what you have. Or do you have this 4070? And then you put your processor.
What is it?
The 11900? I think you're 11.9. I think that's the closest you could get. No, it's an 11.9. Which is not bad, it's just... Dude, by the way, yeah, that one. No processor can, like, compete with some of these right now. Yeah, that's all.
Oh, resolution, sorry.
And then just hit resume. And then scroll down. Oh, maybe it's not that bad, actually, sorry. Bottleneck calculation, the i9 RTX screen resolution says 8.1% processor oh no, so never mind. Your processor is bottlenecked by the GPU. Oh yeah, that means, okay, so that makes sense. So yeah. The processor's bottlenecking.
Nice.
So that it's saying, but it's only 8%. But the 50 series, like if you pop the 50 series into your computer, that processor would be like, oh no!
Yeah.
You know? And that's what's kind of like happening.
Well, they're not really out yet.
No, but they're pretty much out. They're about to drop.
When?
Like I don't think Kevin knows, but they're about to drop in the next probably this 2025, early 2025. And then the 40 series is gonna be cheaper. But they've announced that they're gonna come out with the 50 series, and then that's gonna just keep getting crazier. Until the market crashes and everything else is slowing down a bit. There you go. Streaming.
I was doing.
Forgot. Chatty cat.
Oh right, I can't. I gotta have the sound down.
Probably, unless you have headphones.
Because they're getting all this.
You're gonna have to get better headphones there, bud.
I just don't like the look of the headphones, to be honest with you.
Well, you can get in-ears, like wired in-ears or Bluetooth in-ears. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
You can't get in there, not unless you have a card. So, you're not the first person to come here recently, you know? And now, I saw him, but he didn't talk to me. And there were too many other people around. That doesn't sound right. Why would it have any? I didn't even see all that much. But I did see them go in. They had cards that let them open the door. You can't get in there, not unless you have a card. You're funny. So, you're trying to get in there? You're not the first I saw him! I heard he disappeared. But I did see them go in. They had cards that let them open the door. I found one after they left. Kavil said I should give it to him for safekeeping. So I did. Okay, good luck.
I would say, another day, another mouthful of seaweed. May the great serpent bless us. No offense, but it's not true. I am not sure. It would be nice to be recognized. I only want to do. It did seem important. All right, fine.
Yeah, I really am not gonna lie. I don't understand how people who liked Skyrim or liked any of this can look at this game and not be just blown away by it.
I don't know.
They just got mad. Like, and people are not enjoying this because people on the internet said it's bad. It's incredible.
That's how I feel about WoW, okay?
Do people say that WoW is bad?
Yeah. You. Tons of people do. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter though to which people that were watching. That's what matters. Some people say guitar is bad. People still watch guitar, you know? I'm sure there's a lot of people that like the game. It just didn't become like a global sensation.
Okay. That's weird feeling. That's gonna kill me. Hello, sorry, we were talking. No, I think they were. I just saw them because I picked up my phone once you called. Yeah. No. All right, do you want me to ask? I'll talk. I can talk to him about it. Okay, sounds good. All right, bye. You too. Do you want to eat?
Why, what's up?
She just asked if you'd eaten yet.
I haven't. I have some food in the fridge, but I brought it.
I didn't eat it.
No, yeah.
You looked.
Wait, oh, you didn't eat it?
I did not eat it.
Oh.
I don't think so. What was it? Curry?
Yeah.
I did eat it.
Yeah, you did eat it. You were like, you called me and everything. I said you could eat it. I brought
Warning.
food, but I-
Power fluctuations
Thinking I forgot
detected.
how to-
Rerouting to compensate. Drainage pump control bypassed.
It was amazing. I put all the rice in it.
Yeah, it was good, right?
Yeah, I like that actually.
Yeah.
How much was that?
It's like $16. That was like cheaper. Those are cheaper curries. And I was like, oh, that's different. But it was stew meat, and it was a little tough. But it was good.
The detail and visuals is crazy. You know, the other thing is I think a lot of people are playing this game on fucking Xbox.
Oh.
And it's just not.
You are not welcome here. You will. This is your. I guard these halls with my brother since none are allowed here, including you. The choice is yours to make. Junan Baron himself charged us with the protection. But it seems the work done here must be safeguarded, and you are not. You were warned. Then you have forfeit. The Speaker's orders.
Wow. I got rocked.
By what?
This thing.
Killed you?
Boy, did it. Oh, it didn't save.
You are not that this. I guard this hall. None are. I do not care. Jinan Baroness. Yes, I know this Nasko. He visited. The work done here must be safeguarded. And you are not this.
I'm pretty sure right here is where she appeared. So.
You were warned. Then you should have let the speaker's order.
it's a puzzle. I wasn't paying attention to the dialogue. Salt for ice. Oh, wait, what? Key card. If I go to my inventory. Tell me which one it is. Key card? $335 though. Got it. That's clever. Why are you done?
What?
Why are you done?
Because I haven't time. Then I have like
me so
Have a
easily.
goal of how many
The arrogance.
minutes / questions I have
The
to
work
answer.
done here has tied us to this place for all time.
And then I complete it.
That
It's like
is why
homework.
we have agreed
It's like homework.
to guard it.
Except I get to control it.
Sister,
You should line that up with you when you come in.
this game.
Should line what up?
Yeah, like when you come in and sit down or whatever, just have this so it's on you too. So it's on.
This is no
It was on
place
you and
for
now you're.
The outcome has not changed with us.
Do you want to eat us?
We are still
She was like inviting me.
What do you do? Like, where are you going? Are you going somewhere?
We're gonna go grab some food. We can go eat at East and Junior. Just come there and come back if you want. Just for something to have here.
Well, I mean, I have some food. I just don't have that was the only thing.
Right. So for now, we can go get some fucking Ace Studios.
I know, but that was my goal. Can we use the toaster oven?
You can, as long as you don't make smoke. I trust you to do that. I don't trust Rudy to do that.
Was Rudy gonna do it?
No, but I don't want him to.
Well,
I have my order. Do you even understand why you are here? He sought the same as you. Information. You should have left when you had the chance.
My audio has a huge delay.
your audio has the delay.
Just messaged me on Instagram and said that my probably because it's on Restream. I wonder which one he's watching it on.